Hey guys, it's Christy here from Trevecca Live, and I'm going to be interviewing my beautiful friend Rebecca Botter,
Hi.
who is a dramatic arts major, and I'm going to ask her a few questions about her major. So, what kinds of classes are required for your major?
Okay, some of the beginning ones that would first come to your mind is we have 4 different acting courses. It begins with Acting 1, which is your basic stuff. And then we have an improv class, and then Meisner, which is something that a lot of actors use, and then Shakespeare, which is the upper class.
What is Meisner?
Meisner, I'm actually in that one right now. I need to remember exactly what it is. It's living truthfully in imaginary circumstances. So that's, it's all about reacting to exactly what's happening on stage, and to make sure that what you're doing isn't really already planned out. It's it's not already drilled into you. You're more reacting to what's happening in the present. So that's really fun. We also have movement classes. Right now there's a dance course going on, and I'm really good, as you can tell. And then there's your basic movement, which teaches you how to lead with different parts of your body, which help you discover different characters. And then we have a playwriting course. We have creative drama, which is teaching how to teach other subjects by using theater. And we have a different courses like that. I think there's a list on the website, but those are some of them, some different ones.
Okay, and so Rebecca actually just got out of a performance tonight of would we call it the winter production?
Yeah.
Trevecca's winter production of Dr. Faustus. And yeah, so
That's why my hair's like this.
Right.
Yeah.
It looks great. She did great.
You.
It was great.
Thanks.
So are you required as a dramatic arts major to take part in the performances?
On stage, no. A lot of people would think that you'd be required to try out for every show. That's not true. To graduate, you have to get a certain, it's your practicum hours in, and so you have to have 4 different practicums, and a different practicum would be done each semester. And one of those would be acting, possibly, but they can be anything from stage managing to costumes, makeup, lights. We have had some students really passionate about light work, and just different stuff like that. So some people try out, and even if they don't make the shows, there's different ways for anyone from dramatic arts majors to other people to be involved. But as a major, there's a good chance, even if you're not on stage, you're going to be helping in some way. Not just because you have to, but because we love it.
So, are you enjoying being in Dr. Faustus right now?
Yeah, I wasn't really sure how I felt about it when it was first announced. That happens a lot with shows. You're like, oh, I don't really know about that. But once we got involved with the language, it was written by Christopher Marlowe, who is one of the contemporaries of Shakespeare's time. So they've probably knew each other and hated each other, which is cool.
I would hate Shakespeare if I knew him.
No, I love Shakespeare. Oh. We did 12th Night last year. That was the best thing ever, and this is also the best thing ever. It's just different. It's very dark, and we have it set mobster style. So I play a couple of different characters because it's a smaller part. So we have people playing multiple parts, and my main character is Rafe, who is a maid in Dr. Faustus's house. And so
she's kind of the comic relief. She's really funny.
Yeah, I'm part of the comic relief, which is fun because I usually don't play comic relief. But it's been really fun, and our lead actor is extremely talented, and everyone's worked really hard, and it's a really it's a pretty show to watch because we've got all of the 20s and 40s, 20s to 40s costumes and hair and makeup and stuff. We've got a really great team on the show.
So, Trevecca every year is it one musical and 2 shows?
Usually.
One musical and then 2 plays, right? Is what you call it? Okay.
That's about it, yeah.
Okay. So the musical that they always do is in the fall, and the performances are the week before Trevecca's homecoming, and then the weekend before, and then the weekend of. So a lot of alumni come and see them. Mm-hmm. And I was in it last year. It was called Oliver, Oliver Twist, and she was Oliver. So she played a boy once. She's played a boy a few times.
I've played a boy a few times. I'm kind of short, so it helps.
Yes. And then we did who did Honk this past fall, and that was a lot of fun. I didn't do it, but I was really sad that I didn't do it because it was really good. But
And she regrets it.
yeah,
It was good.
yeah.
It was a good show.
Yeah, I think Tribeca's probably most popular performance that's been done is the Seussical, which I'm told made the front page of the Tennessean after the show or something once. I'm not sure. It was a few years ago during homecoming weekend, and it was really good. I saw it. But yeah, so anyway, what would you tell to the potential dramatic arts major?
Okay.
Any advice?
Well, if you can, as I was a theater student looking for a college, I definitely suggest coming, if you can, and seeing one of our shows. I think it gives you each of our shows are really different, but just watching it, you can kind of get a feel for what we're about. Definitely contact the fabulous Jeff Frame.
I was just going to tell you to show off about him.
I was going to say, you gotta contact Jeff Frame because he is the theater department.
He's the whole department.
He is the whole department, and he's been doing it for quite a while. I can't say how long because I don't know, but it's been a while, and he's amazing. He's the way that all of the students get to put on these awesome shows. And so I would definitely suggest emailing Jeff Frame and getting in contact with him. When you come to campus, if you come to campus, which you should ask Jeff if you can talk to me, because I work for him and I would love to talk to you, but also you should definitely sit down and talk to Jeff. That is what personally helped me make the decision, because he's a really cool guy. Definitely.
So what would you say, what are some tips that you'd give somebody in high school to prepare to be a dramatic arts major? Like, to prepare themselves in high school before they get to college?
Yeah.
Before they get to Tribeca?
That's a great question, Christy. I was going to say, I know a bunch of people in high school. A lot of high schools tend to do musicals more than plays, because musicals, let's be honest, bring in money. And so some kids that singing's not my favorite part about being in a musical, honestly, but it's hers, not mine. And so some high school students don't do musicals because they're like, oh, I would act, but I don't want to sing. I would try out for shows anyways. When in college, we're encouraged to try out for shows, even if we can't do them, and tell them up front and say, I'm doing this for experience. Audition for experience. Try to find theater in your local area and audition for them. Audition for something at your high school. Even small things like speech team, or if you have an improv club, which I wasn't lucky enough to have, but we have an improv club here, and it's fun. It's great. So anything to get you comfortable with, working with other people and being on stage. It takes a lot of guts, but it's something, if you're going to be a dramatic arts major, it's something that you're going to keep working on here. So begin your homework in high school and prepare monologues. That's just, throw that out there. Look for monologues, because you're going to need them for the rest of your life.
For all of your auditions.
All of them.
Side note, I was on a speech team in high school, and it was awesome. So if your high school has a speech team, join it, because it's great. So those are all the questions that I have. Do you want to add anything else?
Okay.
No pressure.
No pressure. Just got to think on the spot. Improvising.
Hey, she learned this from improv club.
Yeah.
Was this? Did you say club or team?
Well, it's improv. No, it's improv club. We don't compete.
Okay, it's a club.
We're not. We're not competitive. A little advertisement just about the theater kind of family in general. When you do a show, you become very close and very attached to the people that you work with. And I can honestly say some of my favorite people on campus are people that I've met through doing theater. And she's not even a dramatic arts major, but just those people that drift into the department, you just become friends with them, and they're friends that I think honestly are going to last way after the curtain closes on your last show. You learn about hard work. Because it is a lot of work. I was painting sets until 2 o'clock in the morning this week, and it's a lot of work. It's a lot of fun, and but it has to be something that you're passionate about. Some people are like, oh, dramatic arts major. I bet that's the easiest major on campus. Technically, if you look at the papers and the reading we have to do, it's not the most demanding major. But if you don't love it and you're not passionate about it, you're gonna be. It's for the people that I don't know. It's just it's exciting. I'm not trying to get rid of you. I'm just saying, it's the people that are there want to be there, and we really love it. And it doesn't matter who you are. Anyone that comes into the department, I'm pretty proud to say that we treat you like family, and you become one of us. And I love everybody in the department, and they mean so much to me. And that's kind of something that you get to be a part of, which is really cool. Some colleges are really competitive, and they really they're always competing against each other and tearing each other down, and it's not a very warm environment. And from being in a school where everyone's supporting each other, no matter who gets the lead, it's a great place to grow. I've grown a lot from being supported by so many amazing, talented people.
It's a huge time commitment, but it's so worth it. Because, once you actually put everything together and you're on stage, it's like, oh,
yeah.
It's a great feeling.
I think it's the best feeling possibly in the world.
Yeah. Okay, so I think we're just going to sign off here. And we're going to be real awkward because we're awkward people. So, bye. You guys have a great day. Have a great week. Have a great life. If you guys have any more questions, feel free to comment on this post, and I can direct you to the right person if I don't know who to talk to.
I can help direct it as well.
Yeah, she can help direct it as well. But feel free to ask any questions that you have. So, or contact Trevecca as well, because they're very helpful and they really would love to get you here. So, bye!